We just crossed 38,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm also coming up on 16,000 Twitter followers, and we're hitting new all-time highs here in the Patreon. So I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. Also, on this channel, just the other day, we were discussing that alt season was very likely coming in the not so distant future because over the past week, we've been looking for Bitcoin to trade sideways, and that is exactly what Bitcoin ended up doing. And sideways action in a bull market is jet fuel for alt season. And something I said on Twitter today, I said Ethereum is holding up really well in these conditions. I would not be surprised to see Ethereum break its all-time high as Bitcoin consolidates. This may lead Chainlink and the rest of the altcoins into an even larger breakout. And that is exactly what we're going to discuss in today's video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson, and today we're going to be talking about the impending alt season. A lot of people are probably wondering, Kev, is it too late to be getting into this market? Is it too late to be getting into the altcoins? And one big indicator that it's definitely not too late is that Ethereum has not even broken out above its all-time high yet. This means that the first alt season of 2021 has not even really started yet. That might sound crazy because most of these altcoins are already seeing some huge moves. I mean, Polkadot is up 32%. And Chainlink has been mooning the past few days, hitting new all-time highs, initiating price discovery. And we're seeing other coins like Cardano pumping up almost 15% today, Uniswap pumping up over 18% today. And a lot of these altcoins are really starting to get some awesome movement. And today we're going to be discussing why this is and what opportunities there are in the market right now. And this channel is sponsored by Cryptowatch, which is the platform I use in all of my videos. Right now I'm looking at the Ethereum to the Ethereum 2 pair on the Kraken exchange just so I can show you guys something real quick. I actually have my Kraken account linked to Cryptowatch, meaning that I can trade directly off of my charts. You can link your favorite exchanges, including Kraken, Coinbase, Bitfinex, Binance, and a lot of others, to the Cryptowatch platform with API keys. And when you do that, you can actually trade through your exchange on Cryptowatch, and that means you don't have to log into a bunch of exchanges all the time. You can do everything you need to do all from one place, and you can even do portfolio monitoring. What you're looking at right now is my Ethereum 2 staking position. I have 31ETH staked on the Kraken exchange. Most of my crypto is not on exchanges, right? But this is my ETH2 staking position, which I track using Cryptowatch. It's totally free to sign up with Cryptowatch. Click that link below. So a lot of people are probably wondering, why is it that when Bitcoin trades sideways, these altcoins just explode? And the very quick, simple answer to that is that when Bitcoin breaks out into new all-time highs during a bull market, there is a lot of value being generated from those moves. And since we were below the all-time high, right before we broke the all-time high at 20K, the market cap of Bitcoin was at 355 billion, and it's now sitting at 700 billion. That is a ton of value generated in a very short amount of time. So as value is being generated in the market, and each Bitcoin is becoming worth more and more, when Bitcoin starts to trade sideways, the speculative nature of the crypto market kicks in and people start to speculate with their Bitcoin gains on the altcoins. As Bitcoin's trading sideways and it's a little bit boring, people want to still make gains. They're looking for other opportunities, so they get into the altcoin market. And after Bitcoin dumped the other day, on this channel, we were discussing that Bitcoin would very likely bounce off at 30K, retest 40K before continuing the sideways action. And so far, that's exactly what's happening right now. So it is possible that Bitcoin may actually look to continue this sideways action and may end up pulling back to the bottom of this formation, which could send us down to as low as 33,000 potentially. And if Bitcoin does find itself trading at those levels, on the way down, maybe the altcoins might start to pull back with Bitcoin in the short term. But when Bitcoin rounds off these lows during a sideways consolidation, those bounces initiate even more gains in the altcoins. So if you're looking for entries in the altcoin market on this next pullback, whether Bitcoin bottoms out at 35K then bounces or pulls back to 33K then bounces, that is likely going to be your area of entry for these altcoins if you're not already in them. Altcoins do really well on these bounces as Bitcoin is trading sideways, and the altcoins do phenomenally well as we're reaching the top of the formations, right? That's when you see major moves in the altcoin market, and then maybe a slight pullback for alts as we consolidate more. So guys, this is alt season. This is how it works. This is the mechanics of alt season. In one altcoin, if you can even call it an altcoin, which in my opinion, it's not an altcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum is very close to breaking its all-time high. And just like I said on Twitter, Ethereum is holding up really well in these conditions. And I would not be surprised to see Ethereum break its all-time high here as Bitcoin's trading sideways. And if we take a look at Ethereum, on the daily chart, we can see that Ethereum has only had in 2021 one daily candle close at about 1,285. That was the highest daily candle close. And we're trading at 1,255 right now. So Ethereum is on the verge of a historic all-time high break. And if Ethereum can get this breakout, which I think is coming in the very near future, this breakout would very likely lead the rest of the altcoins into a major alt season. So be prepared for Ethereum to break its all-time high. I think it's coming very soon. And you guys may be wondering, what price is Ethereum going to be going to in the near future? Well, that's very hard to determine. If Bitcoin follows my long-term prediction, if Bitcoin does over the next year end up hitting 6 digits, if Bitcoin hits 250,000, which is my upside target, then Ethereum would likely hit tens of thousands, maybe $10,000. So I'm looking for 5 digits ultimately. I'm looking for a 10x here in the Ethereum market. Now, when it comes to initial breakout targets, the only thing you can really do is look at your fib extension targets. So go from the highest high to the lowest low, and the next major upside target, in my opinion, the first stop is going to be 1,784. But the first major breakout target is going to be eventually the 1618 at about $2,247. That is the first major target, in my opinion, for Ethereum, which is absolutely epic when you think about it. Ethereum could be going up another 80% on the first major breakout. So Ethereum still below the all-time high, potentially going up 80% before hitting the first major breakout target. The opportunity right now is absolutely incredible. And if Ethereum does hit my upside target of roughly $10,000, that's 700% gains from here. And it's possible that we may see maybe 1 or 2 weeks up towards $15,000 in my opinion, which is potentially 1,000% gains from here. Now, I'm not saying we're going to go up in a straight shot. It's going to take a while, but nonetheless, Ethereum, fantastic opportunity right now. Also, looking at the Chainlink chart on the daily, we can see that Chainlink has now broken out into new all-time highs. Chainlink hit prices just below $23, and we are seeing a little bit of resistance right now. Also, if we go to the Ethereum chart on the 4-hour, I'm assuming we're pulling back a little bit here. Yeah, because as I'm making this video, Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of downside, right? So yeah, the altcoins are seeing a little bit of downside right now, a little bit of a pullback, but this is just an opportunity. If Chainlink at any point does come back to retest the breakout zone at $19, I think that's going to be your last opportunity to get into this market right now. $19 could be your last opportunity before you really start to move across the altcoin market. So for those of you that aren't in the market right now, that haven't bought Chainlink, if you're looking for an entry just around $19 could be your area of entry. And looking at some of the upper fib extension targets, we're looking for $28 here on this channel as the first major breakout target for Chainlink, but ultimately I'm looking for $40 at the 2618 fib extension as the first major run, the first major breakout target. And if that does occur, that's nearly 100% gains from where we are right now. And that's just the first target. Long term, I'm looking for Chainlink to hit potentially as high as $450 as discussed in some of my previous Chainlink videos. So yeah, if Chainlink does pull back to retest that breakout zone, I would say $19 probably a pretty good area of entry. Ethereum, I would be getting some of this as soon as possible. I think that this breakout could take place really at any time. But again, it all depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin does start to, consolidate, pull back a little bit, then the altcoins may short term see a little bit of downside. But again, once Bitcoin gets those rounding bottoms, that is jet fuel for alt season. This is the type of action that makes alt seasons take place. So I hope you guys have a better understanding of the mechanics of alt season, how it works, when the opportunities are really coming in the market, and what opportunities you may have right now in this market. And if you guys want to see what other altcoins I'm accumulating, and if you want to track my public crypto portfolio, join the Patreon. It's $35 a month. This price will be going up to $50. So take this opportunity while you can. You can get extra content. You can see my public crypto portfolio, and you can get access to my VIP chat. And we're also doing monthly monthly giveaways. You guys can see all of my favorite altcoins, and you can get access to my actual holdings. And again, thank you guys so much for 38,000 YouTube subs, coming up on that 40K resistance. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.